Now, you back then were one of the young people that was actually, following the communism and following Mao. But what do you think about the generation right now? What do you think about the young people right now? Is the same thing happening again? Is the history repeating itself?
Yes, and different.
Yeah.
Like anything, it has similarities, and then there's differences about it because the time has changed. The influence still comes from our educational system, where a lot of the educators are Marxists or semi-Marxists or neo-Marxists, whatever you want to call them, and so they're influencing the young people, and the young people are disillusioned. Their disillusionment with life leads them to follow people who are telling them something that's not true.
Yeah.
And the Chinese Communist Party is the most powerful force in the world today. There is no competitor for communism.
Yeah.
And so they're the force that's competing all around the world to get people to follow them.
But do you think this is right of what's happening right now?
Right? No, it's wrong. And one of the things that they have today, the Chinese, that they didn't have back then, is that they're such an economic power. So a lot of what they're able to accomplish is because of their money.
Yeah.
And so they buy Hollywood. Hollywood is willing to promote whatever story the Chinese Communist Party wants them, because it's all about money for Hollywood. It's not about principle or real beliefs or anything real.
Yeah.
It's basically the Chinese money is influencing them to do what the Chinese want.
Yeah, that's right. And that's when we know that's why I always say, follow the money, follow where these traces are going, because only if you look at where the money come from, you'll realize, okay, this is something up and this is not right. And this is what the CCP does, because they will fund and they will put the influence into, for example, cultures, or for example, like you can say artistries, or things like you can say films, like I mentioned about Hollywood, or any of the other aspects and areas, and that's where they do the infiltration.